does films. He goes out there and hits
out of your home because they were
Ooh, this is gonna be good, I can tell.
they were taking farms from every white farmer in Africa at that time
Mm-hmm.
and just like giving all the wealth back to everyone in the country. So he got kicked off his family's 200-acre farm and they just grew a couple bananas. And they had cattle and stuff like that. It's pretty fucked up, if you ask me. I'd be very mad if someone came to my 20-acre farm and started to divide it up. Like, where are my cows going to eat now?
This fucked up. So he just came in, some non-white man just coming in,
Dude,
taking your
it's
land.
so crazy. I mean, and it doesn't.
Seen this
Like,
before
but
somewhere.
It's why in the world couldn't this was in 1980, dude. I don't get how people don't know that these things happened not very long ago.
Shit, 1980, there was the United Nations doing peace missions over in, I think it was like Chile, or actually I got the paperwork on that one, and they were quite obviously having child sex rings sent to them and doing absolutely horrible, nefarious things. And you're talking about UN peacekeepers. These guys are supposed to
Right.
come in and keep the peace. Like, you got some fucking tyrant out there and terrorizing your village, just slaughtering your people, and then here comes the UN, supposed to be, I'm gonna help you and rape kids, and then I'm gonna leave. Do they get frequent flyer miles? I
That's
wonder.
so fucked up.
It's fucked up, but it's true. It's fucked. That's how fucked up the United Nations is. And you know what? On that note, there has been one president in our lifetime that has said we shouldn't be a part of the UN. One president. I'm sure, believe me, I'm sure you know who he is.
I do know who he is.
But I think the orange fella had a point. There's things there that we are putting our own tax-paying dollars into. Did you pay your taxes today and also fund a fucking United Nations goddamn rapist? I think there's a point to that. We shouldn't be doing things like that. And
right. I mean, no, we shouldn't. But like I said, focusing on every bad thing and not just finding a team is not going to make anything happen. That's a fucking guarantee.
No, yeah, we can always sit there and point the finger left and right all day long.
Yeah,
this is bad. Well, that's bad. Well,
I don't care about pointing fingers.
Well, this is bad. All right. Well, instead of everything being just bad, how do we stop it? How do we reform it? How do we change it? That's the big question that people just they don't want to ask.
People with different opinions need to stop looking at all the fucking negatives.
You know, this comes to
because they're sorry.
To me, this comes to the point where, okay, so this is gonna get the tinfoil out. This goes a little bit into the deep state.
I should have fucking done it.
Should have done it.
That stayed in. I honestly, when I went to the store, I went, as soon as I left, I was driving, and I was like,
I was gonna put it under here.
Should have grabbed
some second you started going anywhere, I was gonna go.
Grabbed no, dude, I wanted to grab it. I wanted to buy a tinfoil today, just to make a hat. But
funny as fuck.
So to go a little bit more deep state into this and tinfoil hattie, so situational design, everything that's made by design for distraction to keep the people out of the light. We nowadays, although we hold limitless knowledge in our pockets, literally in our pockets, what took generations, libraries the size of God knows what, huge structures to sit there and hold all this information we have in our pockets. It's right here. I want to look up anything that's in the United States, any library anywhere in the world. It's right here in my pocket. It's right there. I can look it up. But we are so stupid. We're so dumb and we're so distracted. The average attention span here in America is like, it's literally like 7 or 8 seconds. Like when Vine came out, they nailed it. 8-second videos. That's all people.
Right.
Well, 8 seconds, about all you take. I mean, how many times? I mean, I'm guilty of it. I'm sure you're guilty of
Oh,
it.
yeah,
I'm sure
dude.
we're all guilty of it. Where you're just sitting there scrolling, you watch something for about 5-6 seconds. You're like, do I like it or not? Do I like it or not? Do I like it or not?
Right.
Just keep flipping.
It happens sometimes. I do try to keep
The
my
problem
phone
is-
used to even do a.
The biggest problem is that. So they tried to do, what was it? Or they're just not trying to do. They are enacting it. It is was it the Communications Act, I believe, or something somewhere around
Yep.
there,
Mm.
which was supposed to be dubbed the TikTok.
Yeah.
The TikTok fucking amendment, or whatever the hell you want to call it.
Right.
Which has no mention of TikTok being banned in it whatsoever. All it sits there and does is monitor your online activity, monitors everything that you do, everything that you look at.
Correct.
And it's in there. This is like the Patriot Act
Yes.
when they labeled it. Well, we had 2 buildings fall down and X thousands amount of people died. We need to do the Patriot Act. And everybody's like, I'm a
Heck
patriot.
Yeah.
Because they labeled it the
But
Patriot
now,
Act.
don't be a patriot.
No, now if you're a patriot, you're a bigot and a white supremacist and homophobic.
It's very fucking weird. Like I said, dude, you asked me
It's
one
weird
time.
when somebody says that you are you're a bigot if you don't want to date trans.
Well,
I'm not gay.
I don't even get that. Now, if I'm anywhere and I see a man wearing a dress, I don't give a fuck though. I really don't.
No, do what you want. That's called freedom.
But
Don't
Like-
don't impose it on kids.
no, and
Keep it out of
and-
schools. Keep
it.
it off children's shows.
I think for the
Don't allow children to come into a place where there's goddamn drag queens shaking their ass.
correct. Just like children are allowed in strip clubs. Okay,
Thought that was pretty normal.
and honestly, I like to believe for the most part that they show everybody all this, and it's done on both sides.
Absolutely.
They take the worst things that they know will trigger the fuck out of you.
Yep.
And just lay it on you.
Oh yeah.
And it makes people boil, which makes people fucking hate a bunch of people that they don't even know. It's fucking ridiculous.
Mhm. Bunch of
It's no way to bring a country together, I'll tell you that.
no, and if that was the plan to bring the country together, the powers that be, the leadership to be, would not be doing what they're doing.
If it was if
it wasn't for a power grab.
if we taught the Constitution in school, for God's sakes,
No, we're too worried about gender theory.
it's so crazy.
Oh, it's wild.
I'm just gonna
if
make
you're-
enough money, and I mean, if you have to, like that's,
All right, so
dude. If you have to,
I want to try to do this.
I want to kind of be on that rocket ship to Mars, maybe.
Hey, listen, I said I'd be the first one aboard. I did. Nah,
We just gotta learn how to grow chickens
but at the same time,
on Mars.
what we can do that possibly is a little bit cheaper than going to Mars is that, you know what we can do? We can buy an island. You know, Epstein's Island's for sale.
Oh, shut the fuck up! I'm not getting into this again.
It's 25 million.
Not getting it, dude. No, they should blow that thing up.
I think Joe Rogan should buy it.
Oh God.
Make a podcast.
I mean,
Make
and,
a podcast.
and
now.
somebody will buy it, and they'll make it into something good for them. I don't like that shit. Disgusts me, but whatever.
Yeah, I think anybody that has the money to pump into it, that buys the island and just has a YouTube series or
Yeah,
just any series, is
I
going to make
just
their
say
money
bad
back.
juju. Fucking blow it up.
You
This is what-
just go into that like a horror series, like those guys that do like cave diving in the crypts in like France and shit. You just go in there with like a camera and your friends, and you just have like somebody like 20, 30
understand
yards out,
cave
just like,
diving, that'd be fun.
well, in the catacombs. Like in the catacombs, what was that, France? Or like in the, what was the place?
Or like
the
going
Vatican? Oh,
or
yeah,
like
the Vatican.
going to Snake Island.
Snake Island? No, fuck that place. That's not called Snake Island. It's called No Island. You know what that island's called? This island's called Nope.
No.
You know, how do you get there? Nope. Why not? Nope. I'm good.
Imagine being like that.
Imagine being a snake on Snake Island. All your food has to fly in. And you got to fight like 13 other snakes for this stupid bird that just decided to land on this rock. You got to jump up for it and beat off 12 other snakes off your fucking kill just so you can sit there and survive. That's why they're so aggressive. There's nothing to eat there. They just wait on migratory birds.
They do. That's wild.
That's to say, I think that's Darwinism.
See, we don't have it that fucking bad.
You know, and when you put it in that perspective, we don't. We don't. We also don't have to walk 20 miles for fresh water. We really don't have that bad in America.
So,
but everybody here wants to say that they can jump out of a different country and be like, oh, the United States is so bad.
It's not, but
it's not perfect. That's why it's called the experiment.
No system is perfect. None. Like, I see so many people walking around with no purpose, and I'm like, I don't want to talk to you.
You know, is that a characteristic that's unique to us here in America, is not having purpose like that, or is that just to anybody that's considered a first world country?
Honestly, I have no idea. I don't go a lot of places.
Clearly.
I mean, I've been to Mexico and shit, and it's really fun while I'm there, but
I stay in the lower 48. Freedom.
That sucks for you, dude. It's fun to go sometimes.
Freedom.
Exactly. And but good, I can go fucking travel. It's awesome.
You have freedom of travel. It's in your constitutional rights.
It is. It very much is. But no one knows that.
But I find it weird that I feel like in the last 10 years, definitely, that there's been
a giant divide.
A lack of drive.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I can go crazy and say it's fluoride in the water. It's making everybody, the frogs gay and things like that. But truth of the matter is, I just feel like that where everything has become so convenient that you have all this information at the touch of a fingertip that it makes everybody lazy. And then you get this, I know we've talked about this
convenience is not
an instant gratification.
Is not always the best thing. I get that it's convenient. Yes, sometimes is what it is. Nobody's perfect. But to make convenience one of your key habits, fuck, I couldn't live that life.
I feel like that's one of the things that stems towards people being the mental health issues that we're having, especially here in America.
I agree. And it's definitely the food that a lot of people are consuming.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see people that just already have lower self-esteem or lower different levels of whatever it is that you need to have in your body, whether it be testosterone, estrogen, things like that. I just see that as...
I want to get there's a test. It's very expensive. And, right now, I just can't do it.
What's
it's
the
to test every mineral in your body. It's sold by 10X Health, which is a Grant Cardone company, a real estate guy I follow. And
test the minerals in your body.
Yes. And dude, every person's different, so this level to this, and it tells you exactly what you need.
So is it so expensive because it dives into your DNA?
Yeah.
Because that is what
I think.
Tell you. Yeah, because like you're saying, everybody's different, so everybody has different genetics and genome.
We would actually have to pull. I'll send you the link to that one, because the story of this guy. He worked for an insurance company at some point, and he predicted a life insurance, and he predicted when people were going to die, and due to their health. And
was he an Aztec?
No.
Oh,
just
so he didn't have the calendar. Okay.
So I don't know when Grant Cardone bought the company. I haven't looked super into it because I'm trying to keep doing what I'm doing. I can't.
We can't look at everything.
Well, exactly. Like, stay focused on exactly what I'm doing.
We're not Elon Musk.
I
don't have that autism.
I don't have
I mean, I have
I don't
autism,
have-
but I don't have.
I don't
bad
have the
autism.
time right now. I don't have the money. I just go to work, raise my kids, farm. It's spring. It's time. I just planted 13 apple trees the other day from seed. That's
American dream, taking care of your own.
taken. I mean, but that's not everyone's American dream. That's the thing, you know. Like, hey man, like me, I would love to see apple trees downtown Detroit, you know, instead of pointless ones. How many